Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Rusty McCranie. Welcome to Weather Express. It's your weather in 5 minutes. Start the clock. Friends, we've got another very active day on this Friday from the southern plains all the way into the northeast. Along this warm front, we have areas of low pressure developing, kicking waves of energy from the Intermountain West and just riding up along that front. And even back where the front is stalled out in the Intermountain West, portions of Colorado and Utah, and even the northern sides of Arizona, we've had some extremely heavy rainfall and thunderstorm activity as well. Overall, the risk of severe weather looks like this. Most prominent, again, from some of that energy coming off of eastern Colorado and New Mexico, kicking into portions of Kansas, Oklahoma, the panhandle of Texas, and then working its way through Arklatex and the Tennessee Valley. But additional strong to severe storms are likely into the northeast with another slight risk area back into portions of Massachusetts and the northern sides of Connecticut. Let's take a look at what's happening right now. I'm going to bring on the active radar for you guys. Again, the first big impulse of energy moving out of Missouri and Arkansas. Thunderstorms are redeveloping right now portions of Kentucky and Tennessee. All the red polygons are severe thunderstorm warnings right now. There is the opportunity that we could even have some isolated tornadic activity as we get deeper into this Friday. Thunderstorms will continue to be more prominent into the northeast. The storms right now are about ready to hit Interstate 87. Out ahead of it, you're getting a couple of isolated severe storms, but this is going to line up. And from the Albany, New York City area all the way back down towards Newark and east towards Boston later in the day, and I-95 in general, including Providence, those storms will get severe as we go deeper into this Friday. So when we look at the current watches that are in effect right now, at this point in time, we only have one tornado watch, one severe thunderstorm watch. Your tornado watch is your purple polygon right here, winds of 70 miles an hour and some inch-sized hail. Includes places like Nashville and Bowling Green, just to the north of Memphis, Tennessee. And then your severe thunderstorm watch, still again for winds of 70 miles an hour and some inch-sized hail for portions of Kentucky. Now down to the southeast, we'll see some of these storms work into northern Mississippi and Alabama later today. General isolated storms in Florida, but the Saharan dust layer is a factor. We still have this broad area of low pressure. It never became tropical here, but I'll bring in the infrared satellite imagery and you can see that some of this moisture is going to lift north across the eastern seaboard, and this will combine with that front moving through to bring heavier rain across the New England and the northeast coastline along I-95 in the coming days. Here's the thunderstorm activity I was talking about. It even gets into portions of Wyoming, but again, hefty showers and storms, some cooler air behind that. Temperatures are very pleasant along the west coast. Let's take a look at your current winds out there. Those have been a story from time to time, but the winds have actually relaxed along the west coast. That's the quietest weather that we're seeing right now. But again, severe weather, portions of Colorado. I'm also really concerned about the flood threat through portions of the central and the southern plains and into the Midwest as well. When we look at the excessive rainfall risk for today, the areas in orange especially, again, Oklahoma, Kansas, Tennessee Valley, portions of the northeast and New England, we could have 3 to 5, maybe even upwards of 6 inches of rain in a couple of locations. All right, let's get into the models. This is going to be our HER model, our high resolution rapid refresh. As I load that up, appreciate you guys taking a quick second, liking this video and subscribing to the channel. A couple things I want to point out. First of all, again, pulses of energy promoting the severe storms, not just for today, but redevelopment of storms likely at least on Saturday in the southern plains that will eventually kick off towards the east. So the deeper we go into our weekend, the better storm chances will begin to move into the southeast and again across I-95. So, eventually places like Jackson, Mississippi and Birmingham and Atlanta, Columbia, South Carolina will get into the act for the opportunity for severe storms both Saturday and Sunday. You can see some of the moisture I'm talking about here where we're going to have not only, heavier rain, but waves of storms coming through. And this is going to be multiple rounds for places like Boston and New York City and Philadelphia and Baltimore and the DC area here through the weekend. We're also going to see another low developing in south central Canada, which will actually bring some showers to the northern plains and portions of the Great Lakes. Not expecting those to be severe, but for all of the Midwest and the southern plains in general, we could have some severe storms. We're going to pull some of that energy out of the Intermountain West, and so places like Denver and on over towards Albuquerque should begin to dry out, including Salt Lake City as well. Risk for severe storms for your Saturday. Again, we're eking this south and east, so the slight risk area in yellow is widespread. We even have an enhanced risk for portions of Mississippi and Alabama for your Saturday, and then the risk for severe storms for Sunday again looks like this. 2 areas, closer to I-95, back into the southern plains. An enhanced risk again for the panhandle of Texas, which could get close to the Dallas-Fort Worth area in the Oklahoma City metro area as well. I'm also concerned about some of the heavier rainfall, as I've mentioned, OKC to Dallas, on over towards Arkansas, Mississippi, and Alabama. You look on your legend, graze on over towards those Peaches, 4, 5, 6+ inches of rain in just the next couple of days. Other heavier rainfall for portions of the Ohio Valley and back into the Northeast, all the way from Indianapolis into portions of upstate New York. Again, heavy, potentially flooding rains. Friends, I'm out of time. Appreciate you making Weather Express a part of your daily routine. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to the channel. Let me know in the comment section below where you're viewing from. I appreciate that as well. Have a great rest of your day. I'm back tomorrow with your latest 5-minute forecast.